Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Aquarius for the week of April 3rd, 2023. Monday, I think I'm going to get the monthly horoscopes up, probably Sunday, so be sure to subscribe to the channel so you know when it's up. Mercury is going to be going in retrograde this month. Yes, then next month is Pluto in retrograde in your first house. Oh, my Lanta. Ooh, so namaste it down. Not the easiest time period. We're still dealing with the same energies from last week. So, with the Pluto energy. So this is a time period here where you need to watch your emotional self because you can be highly defensive at this time more than usual because you are in true Aquarius fashion. Okay, you are straightforward and honest and you tell it like it is at this time. But also Aquarius with the Pluto in Aquarius is showing you what you need to work on. So you could be challenged by other people. You could be highly offended by what other people say or do. You could be super tyrannical and super controlling at this time. So you need to namaste it down, go with the flow, and try to be about bigger picture at this time because Pluto here is dealing with ego and showing you the part of ego that you need to work on because Aquarius, in all typical fashion, I'm an Aquarius rising, so we call it like it damn mother effing is. You know how we do. And we don't care who we offend or hurt. It's like, that's the truth. Live with it. Love it. Embrace it. Hug it. So this is a time here where you're kind of like being shown the areas of your ego that you need to work on. Your emotional self, your heart chakra. For me, it was my heart chakra, and showing you like you have to still work through some certain wounds in your life at this time with this energy. Okay, this could also be truth being revealed, and so you could have like a lot of lessons with your relationships and a lot of self-realizations happening when Pluto goes into retrograde. It's all gonna be like rose-colored glasses, like freaking off. Flick those things right off and go boom, reality check. A lot of self-realizations are going to happen during this time period as well. Okay, but a lot of because Saturn is ruled by Saturn and Uranus rule Aquarius. So, you're also going to be a lot more reflective at this time as well. So Monday, you have a lot of trining happening with your third house of communications. And you have a stellium in your third house as well. Still, you can be accident prone still. So be careful with the road rage at this time because you can be tyrannical with this energy because of that stellium in your third house. So be careful with this. But this is some much needed good news, some positive time for communications, love letters, DMing people. You can be getting a job, a raise, or a promotion this week. People from your past are coming back, or you're reaching out to people from your past. You're making plans with friends and family because it's Passover. It's a Hasameah for everybody who's celebrating Pesach or Ramadan. So happy holidays. Or friends are coming to visit you because spring break or vice versa. Great time to mingle before you if you're single, especially before Mercury goes into retrograde this month with this energy. This could be with a Virgo or Pisces with this energy or another Taurus. This is a pleasant interaction with neighbors and relatives. Your neighborhood could be very serene at this time. This is a good time to seek business partnerships if you're so inclined. You have an opportunity to meet with other powerful people who are the movers and shakers in their life as well. You benefit through the men. Relationships with men and authority figures should improve. If you search yourself, you will find that your perspective is broadening. There is often an increased openness for ideas, cultural lifestyles that you don't normally encounter. This is a very successful time with investment and financial dealings. On the 3rd at 12:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Taurus. This is going to be in your 4th house. So for some of you, this could be a move happening, relocation, because also North Node is at 5 degrees, is conjunct with Mercury. Some of you have an interception with your 3rd house. So this could be a move happening for some of you. This could be thoughts of moving with this energy. The focus could be on your business, home business could be picking up, or you could be, you do have a stellium in your 3rd house. So for some of you, your home life can be very comfortable. Either you're being challenged by people outside the home at this time, or you're being challenged by other people, and they're showing you where you can evolve and what part of ego that you need to work on at this time to change your emotional DNA, okay, and to be about bigger picture, which is learning to be vulnerable, learning to make connections with your relationships with other people, because you guys don't like to get close or vulnerable. You guys like to make superficial relationships with other people. So this is teaching you how to keep your relationships, okay, during this time period. Alrighty. For some of you. For others of you, it's time to let go of certain relationships. So whoever, whatever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. Breakups could be happening. Divorces could be coming up. Pluto is opposing Volcanus, the higher form of Saturn, in Leo at this time, which is also in retrograde. So this is going to be a lot of family relationships are going to come up, long-term relationships. And this could be a time period here where relationships could be coming to an end, okay? Then on the 4th, Saturn semi-squaring Vulcan in the 2nd and 3rd house. You're not willing to open up to other people at this time. You could be very secretive and in your feelings, or you could be generally just secretive when it comes to love and having an emotional affair, not letting anybody know about it because you're ultra shy at this time. So I would work on stepping out of your comfort zone and taking risk and chances when it comes to love and putting yourself out there during this time period, because you may be very surprised that that person may have a crush on you too, okay? Because this is a period of time, because Pluto we are ending a Saturn dasha in Pisces at this time and entering in Leo. So there is going to be a lot of long-term relationships that are 21, 20 years old that are going to be ending at this time because they are coming out of their Saturn dasha. You learned lessons with this person on how to grow and evolve, hopefully, and now you're moving on to better things and onward and better to better relationships, okay? And you had to learn from this experience, from this person, because the soulmate is going to come in. And maybe what happens here is that maybe you had to grow and evolve so much because the soulmate, is grown and evolved and to meet each other's level, so you can have a real soulmate connection with somebody else. So this is something to think about while you're going through it, because everything happens for a reason, to help us grow and evolve in order for us to be on certain levels. It's kind of like, when you go to college to get that degree, you can't just get a job anywhere and be like, oh, I want a job. You got to start from the bottom and work yourself up. And it's kind of like that with our emotional self. We have to constantly transform our emotional self through our relationships so we can be closer to the soulmate energy, and that's a beautiful thing, so that is what we're working towards during this time period. All right. And then some of you, this is a time where you get to meet the soulmate as well. Alrighty. I feel also you may not be getting a lot done with this energy. You can't be procrastinating or putting things off to last minute. For others of you, you can be more focused on your social life. You can be obsessed about somebody. You can be trying to be patient with other people. You may have to teach someone and learn, and this person may have learning disabilities, so you may have to practice a bit more patience. You could be dealing with a Virgo, and sometimes Virgos have a little bit of a difficult time, and so does Capricorn, catching on to new things, okay? You're trying to work on your patience. Your outlook on life is more sobering and realistic. Others see you as responsible and dependable. You should be able to achieve balance between your personal and professional obligations. On the 5th, this is a good time to take care of unfinished business. You're capable of greater discipline and persistence, and I feel like at this time, whatever comes at you, you're not very reactive towards it. You take it as it comes. You may not have what it takes to overpower your adversaries, but you should be able to outlast them. I feel for some of you here that this is a time of restriction, either restriction with your financial situation, or this could be some restrictions being placed on you at work with this energy. For others of you, this could be like dealing with your money situation, and it could be changing at this time. You may lack emotions and have an exterior that is hard rock, so other people can't read you at this time. For some of you, this is a time of serious love relationship coming into your life. This could be a long-term love relationship. You're attracted to a universal philosophy that is elegant and tends to be idealistic in religious matters. You may find travel to exotic places irresistible. For some of you, you could be wanting to travel during this time period. Romance and sexual relationships are highly favored as well. For some of you, this is a great time for creativity, the arts such as music, painting, and drama. In your daily life, you may notice a tendency to be not very practical and get into a dreamy state of mind. Financially, you could be very generous even for your own good. Then on the 6th at 12:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the full moon in Libra in your 9th house. The grass is always greener on the other side. Well, it depends, okay? So you need to be careful with that grass because sometimes it's fake as hell. Fake as hell, okay? Relationships with relatives may be strained at this time. They may demand too much for you or make it difficult to be yourself around them. A community matter that you're involved in may need compromise in order to reach some kind of resolution. Could be dealing with like HOH at this time with this energy. Everyone seems to be taking sides on issues. This could be dealing with HOH for some of you. You will do your best to detach yourself enough from the outcome to see the issue from multiple perspectives. Watch for investments carefully. It is a good time for creative artistic expression. You may become more popular around your neighbors. Chance meetings while doing errands are likely. The moon is quincunxing Uranus in the 5th and 9th house. I would really cock those brains before you shoot that damn mouth off, because you could either say something that is going to be like really awkward and you're going to find that you may have offended somebody in regards to what you said or how you treated them in the past, and they're not over it, and even though you're like, well, you need to get over it, they're not over it, and they may even like make it known that they're not over it too. So this is gonna be fun. I would be careful about other people. Either you're being too sensitive with this energy, or you're reading too much into what is said, or you may say something that offends other people. Someone can be acting weird around you, or something that happened last week can set the tone for this week. Be about bigger picture, not the time for burning bridges. This is a time for understanding and like reasoning with other people during this time period, and trying to work on keeping certain relationships or being bigger picture at this time, okay, and practicing bigger picture at this time. All right, so the first card I come up with is 7 of Swords. You're more quiet into yourself at this time. The 2 of Wands, the energy itself begins to move forward. For some of you, this could be a great time for business picking up with this energy here as well. For some of you, there are certain things that you want to do at this time, but you may not be ready to initiate them as well. I see something new and exciting coming up. I feel like for some of you, this is a beautiful time, of course, for getting ahead. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe at this time with this energy. The 6 of Coins, I feel like you can be very you can be very giving with this energy. So, be careful with your giving nature. Make sure you're giving for the sake of giving and not expecting anything in return, not butt kissing the person, okay? Giving because you care. The 2 of Cups, I feel like you benefit through other people at this time. For some of you, you can be very cerebral and thinking about somebody from your past, or you could be having like an emotional affair at this time. This would be a good time to do something about it. All right, the 6 of Swords, you can be very much in your head at this time. For some of you, you're moving forward, okay? You're trying to be analytical as possible in regards to a situation, maybe a crush, not allowing yourself to open up and to this person, not allowing yourself to be vulnerable to this person. And I feel like, it's going to drive you crazy, And the more you do this and the more you practice this, for some of you may start getting lit and start drinking or something to try to like curtail those feelings, because you like really don't want to. For some reason, I don't know if this person's, I don't know what's up, but you just don't really want to intrigue it. I feel like this could be like a mentally confusing time for you in regards to love, okay? But at the same time, sometimes you just gotta, if you're really that nutty about it, maybe you should say something. Maybe you should say something just so your mind can be at ease, and instead of driving yourself crazy, bite the bullet, deal with the rejection. Or maybe you won't get a rejection, maybe you'll get a yes, how do you know if you don't try? Maybe you'll get a yes. And then if you do get a rejection, then therefore you can work on healing. Okay, so this is something to think about. This is recognition and success coming to you at this time. This is moving forward. This is completing certain milestones, and certain obstacles may no longer apply in your life. Judgment card, major decisions are coming up. For some of you, a great time for teachers with this energy. For some of you, you could be giving some kind of testimony, legal testimony could be coming up with this energy. For some of you, this could be dealing with a long distance relationship, okay? And this could be a new long distance relationship coming in, and you could be traveling for love at this time, or driving like 45 minutes away to go visit this person with this energy and stuff like that. You may even drop in at this person to be like, yo, what's up? Like, what is this? you know, like I have feelings for you, to like express your feelings for this person, The 10 of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. I feel like for some of you here that you can be dealing with family this week because the holidays, high holidays at this time. The 4 of Wands, for some of you, yeah, you're more about family, home, Easter Sunday, and all that good stuff. With this energy, and Pesa, and I think Ramadan is around the corner, is there too. So you can be more focused on family at this time, and the focus could be more towards the home with this energy, and being about the people in the home, and being present in people's lives at this time. I feel for others of you can be about your community as well, like HOH, and like taking care of your community, or being more of a participant in your life at this time with this energy. Okay, the 2 of Swords, I feel with this energy here that somebody could also be crushing on you at this time with this energy. Alrighty. The Hermit card, you can be more quiet into yourself with this energy. This is a great time to mingle. If you're single, do it now before Mercury goes retrograde with this energy, because things can get a lot more complicated when Mercury goes retrograde. For some of you, you can be falling back in love with your partner. For others of you, could be falling back in love with somebody that you had a crush on. Maybe you see them on the social media or whatever, and it could be like rekindling those feelings. The Emperor card, I feel like the focus could be on father this week with this energy here as well, or a father figure in your life, or somebody older than you that's male. I feel for others of you here, this could be a sibling, and the focus could be on the sibling at this time with this energy here as well. The 10 of Coins, I see you happy on a financial level and an emotional level this week. The Tower card talks of a move. There's some quick decisions that are going to come up. This is going to be your new normal at this time. I do see traveling coming up for some of you here with this energy. Fate is going to be intervening this week as well. You do kind of have like a lot of major arcane cards here, all right? But at the same time, you're being cautious, okay? You are trying to control fate and control destiny, and you need to mull it over. You need more proof. You need more signs from God or Moses, somebody, okay? Because you're not so quick to jump, okay? It's like you are being so analytical about this situation. It's not even funny. You are not so quick to jump into anything new. You are not so quick to jump into a new relationship. You are not quick to change, okay? So fate is going to challenge you with that. Fate is going to kind of drive you crazy, or fate is going to make you have an appearance with this person. I do see some thorough, drastic changes coming up for you. The 3 of Cups, again, you could be more about family. For some of you, you're not thinking logically about a situation as well with this energy, so I would watch your emotional self during this time period as well with this energy. The focus can also be more towards family during this time period, okay? And family could be more of the focus with this energy. Alrighty, so I see that happening. For others of you, I feel like there's a breakup, and you could be like owning that breakup with this energy here as well. The 5 of Wands, I do see a new love interest coming in, okay? And you two do have an intense connection, and I do feel like you two have a lot in common. Alrighty. The 3 of Coins, I feel like family or friends may have a lot of influence over you, and they may take the neck and tell the head exactly what it is they're going to do, and you're going to listen. All right, so be careful with that. I do feel like teamwork this week makes the dream work. Lots of communications going on a lot around you. I feel like this is a beautiful relationship here. Great time to mingle. If you're single, a breakup could be happening, but then a new relationship is coming in. I feel also with this energy, you two are like plants. I help you grow, you help me grow, and we both help each other grow. And I do see like talks of future. For some of you, this is a great time for contracts and negotiations. This person's going to show you a lot of loyalty at this time with this energy. The 8 of Swords, this person is very sexually attracted to you as well with this energy, okay? So it's a beautiful relationship here. Busy week for you. I see some backstabbing going on as well. I feel like you can be very much in your head, very sensitive about things at this time, and it's probably because you're not doing anything about that. So that's why you're being all sensitive and in your head. You're very scared to approach this person, or this person's scared to approach you at this time. So, this is like a no contact situation as well, and it's just because, people are scared of being hurt and rejected. Rip the damn band-aid off, okay? Just rip it off, all right? Just once and for all, figure out what you want, rip it off, and be like, you want to go out? No? Okay. Therefore, I get to cry and blah, 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 and process the situation and move on. I feel for some of you, there's more responsibility at work. Okay, for some of you, this could be like karma coming back, and it may not come back in the sense that you want it to come back, but I do see some retribution coming back to you at this time. Okay, I do see for others of you facing the music, confronting a situation, maybe asking this person out. And I feel like when you do that and you initiate this relationship, either you or this person is going to be very protective, or both of you are going to be very protective of this relationship. It's going to be so beautiful. Oh my gosh. All right. And just protective of your family with this energy here as well. You know, so there's like a lot of like protectiveness here, trying to create balance with the new people coming into your life as well with this energy. The Ace of Cups, soulmate energy coming in as well. New love happening here, emotional validation, some much needed good news, plans working out exactly as planned with this energy. Things are falling into place at this time. Beautiful reading. The Devil card brings about endings. Now, for some of you, this could be ending a relationship. This could be also ending a situation or a friendship at this time, okay? And it's gonna hurt. So, but then I see new beginnings coming up for you, or new love coming up for you. Certain things may no longer apply in your life. So whoever, whatever situation has to leave, it has to leave at this time, okay? The Wheel of Fortune card, expect the unexpected. So you may not even see this coming. Alrighty. For others of you, you could be acting on impulse at this time, alrighty? Or somebody could impulsively like email you and let you know how they feel. The Sun card, I feel like you could be lucky in love at this time with this energy for some of you here. I feel also this is endings and new beginnings coming up for you with this energy. And the Chariot card, a victory happening, a promotion, a win, something you've been wanting for a long time is coming to fruition with this energy. I love you, my airbenders. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses.